Hello, this is AKMS. Today we're going to do some geometry that it's going to help us to solve or to apply this kind of a let's call it foundation of geometry to prove the geometry problems, to solve the geometry problems, and so on. Okay, let's get into couple stuff. Complementary, supplementary. We're going to talk about the angles. Complementary, supplementary, and so-called the postulate, the basic postulate. All right. In the last video, I talked about how the straight line is 180 degrees and y perpendicular lines is 90 degree. We got that. All right. Now complementary. So let's get into the angles. Complementary, supplementary. Okay. If two angles, we have the angle. So angle starts from the initial point, and we have let's call it initial rate. Okay, somewhere initial rate start here, and some ending rates. Okay, under that we're gonna get some angle. Let it be angle, some angle. Let it be angle x. And for example, if we do another ray somewhere here, okay, we do another ray. Let it be here. Okay, I'm gonna get another angle, so let it be this angle, and let this angle be y. What we can do, we can add these two angles. We can add, subtract, we can do some algebraic operations, but specifically we're going to do additions. So let's add these two angles. We're going to get some other angles, results. Okay, in other words. So if, okay, first things, if we add two angles, we get 90 degrees. These two angles calls with each other, relate to each other, are complementary. Okay, complementary. And we know how does it look like. All right, this two lines that intersect each other. So let it be line 1, let it be line 2. Okay, so this is 90 degrees, we know, and somewhere let it be, we choose somewhere, let it be here. Okay, this 90 degree angle, and this rays represent some other angles. Okay, let it be, this is x. Let it be, this is x angle. Then the other part is going to be y angle. Okay, y angle. So if we add them, because we get in 90 degrees, we call them complementary. In other words, if we have 60, for example, we have a 30 degree. Y we can get by subtracting from the total, from 90 degree minus the first angle is given, which 60 degree. Doing simple algebra, we get 60 degree. Okay. The second, if two angles are added and obtained 180 degree, it's called supplementary. All right, supplementary. So 180 degree, we know it's a straight line. Okay, so this is 180 degree here, and let's choose somewhere here to be x angle, and the rest of the part is going to be y angle. the rest of the part here is going to be y angle. So if x, let it be x be 40 degrees, then let it be 50 degree, then the y is going to be from the total, which is 180 minus 40 degree, minus 50 degree. Doing the simple algebra, we get 130 degree. Okay. Supplementary angles gonna help us for the proving some other theorems are pretty much useful. Okay. So these two things are pretty much useful in geometry, not only in geometry, also in trigonometry, especially complementary, also sometimes most supplementary as well. But supplementary, we're gonna use it for proving some basic stuff. Okay, now let's get into the basic angle postulate. What does it mean? Now, from last time we did the definition of parallel lines, never intersecting lines. So let's have the two lines. We have two lines, okay. And let's suppose that these two lines are parallel, line 1 and line 2. Okay, so whenever we have the parallel line with specific symbol like this, okay, this symbol means the parallel being the two lines to be parallel. Okay, so we have another lines that intersect these lines. Let it be some other angle, and this angle, if they intersect the two parallel lines, we are going to call it, specifically we call it transversal. Okay, transversal line. Okay, so, and it, once we cut these two parallel lines, we're gonna create many angles, specifically to be 8 angles here. So I'm gonna mark it. Okay, angle 1. Okay, all right, let's go this way. All right, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Okay, from here, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Now, what are we gonna do now? First, I'm gonna represent this postulate. Now, whenever we call the postulate, it's obvious stuff. We cannot prove it. It's not. It's just obvious stuff that we have to accept this. Okay. By this angle postulates, it states that angle 1 and angle 5, they are congruent. In other words, they are equal. So angle 1 and angle 5 are equal. Angle 2 with angle 6, they are equal with each other. Angle 3 with angle 7, they are equal with each other. Angle 4 with angle 8, they are equal to each other. But how? Okay, so it's obvious stuff. If let's I'm gonna do in here. All right, these two lines. Okay, line 1 and okay, line 2. I'm just gonna right now work with these two angles, angle 1 and 5. We have transversal line. Okay, sorry. We have transversal line here. Okay, I'm just gonna write on T. Okay, and two lines, line 1, sorry, angle 1 and angle 5. We said. So how I will prove it? So let's suppose these two lines are okay. Let me do copy in order to make it copy and paste. Okay, if we copy and paste, we're not gonna lose its being parallel. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this line, sorry, let me make it line 2 here. Okay, line 2. I'm gonna take this line 2 with this angle and I'm gonna move it upwards. Nothing to, no rotation, just moving upwards. Okay. So if we take and move it, okay, watch, and move it exactly upward, and we're gonna put it right because they're parallel. They never intersect each other, but they can lie on each other, Okay, so it's specifically, yeah, like this on each other. I put them, all right, they lie each other, and from what we see that these two angles are lie on each other too, which means they are equal. So from this, the postulate is just requires that obvious stuff because of being parallel. We accept that these two angles are parallel. Okay. So angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. This word congruency in geometry means equally size. Okay, equal measured. If we're talking about the angle, if we're talking about the length. All right. Specifically in our case, it's angle. Okay. So, yes, these two angles are congruent. Similarly, we can say about angle 2 with angle 6, angle 3 with angle 7, and angle 4 with angle 8. This postulates angle calls its consecutive. Consecutive angles are congruent. Consecutive angles postulate. Using this consecutive angle postulate, we're gonna do some other proving some other theorems. Thank you very much.